Hello everyone, this is Trương Vũ. Thank you for watching this video. I would love to share with you our company financial literacy campaign. Right, a little bit about myself. My wife and I, we came to the United States 10 years ago. We working so hard to make a living. My wife and I income combined more than 10,000 a month. But we realize that to earn that 10,000 a month, that's not easy. We working so hard from 7 o'clock a.m. to 11 p.m. And not only that, we don't know how money works. We don't know how to manage our finance. And thanks to the financial literacy campaign in 2016, we were introduced to the financial literacy campaign. And from there, I learned how to manage my finance. And today, thank you for watching our video again. And before I sharing the conversation, I would love to introduce you to one of our company video. Welcome to World System Builder, and we are building a new industry through National Financial Literacy Campaign. I would love to share with all of you our powerful book, Saving Your Futures, right? And in this book, allow me to share with you the introduction. According to the survey conducted by the research firm and government agency in Canada and America, North Americans are facing serious financial challenges. In Canada, 1 in 4 Canadians has to borrow to buy food or pay for daily expenses because they run out of money. 1 in 6 Canadians doesn't make enough to cover their monthly expenses. 70% of Canadians will worry they are not saving enough for retirement, and 32% are not saving for retirement at all. How about us in the US? The US picture is even gloomier. 79% of Americans feel financial stress. More than half live paycheck to paycheck. 62% of Americans carry credit card debt. 37% have already maxed out their credit card, and 27% don't pay their bills on time. It's an ironic that we live in one of the wealthiest countries in the world, but yet we always have money problems. We can work hard on our life, but retire poor. We do so much to raise our kids just to see them finish college with a lot of debt. That becomes a way of life. Let me share with you this chart. Income gaps are widening. If you look at the purple lines, right, the bottom 50% of income from 1995 to 2021, all the income just keep the same. It's barely going up. How about the other 50 to 90%, 90 to 99%? Their income keep increasing, keep increasing. What does this chart tell you? This chart tells you that the rich getting richer and the poor even get poorer. Please ask yourself, which of the group are we belong to, right? And you can see that this is the wealth of 90% of the population. And you know, the top 10%, the rich, they control 90% of the American assets, right? And I want to share with you this excitement. Can you be part of this group, right? This is the chart of number of millionaires in the world, right? And we are proudly in the United States. United States, the USA, we have almost 22 million millionaires. And how to become millionaire? Many of us, we think that they are celebrities, they must be fancy, they must be inheritance. But you know, the fact is very normal. We are an average people who build up their financial future with their knowledge, planning, and consistent practices over a long period of time. You can be a millionaire also, right? So my question to you is, what do the rich know that the poor doesn't know? Wow. You know what? What we realize, the poor are getting poorer because they have bad habits. They have poor decisions add up. First and foremost, they don't have a budget. Secondly, they don't have a financial goals for their retirement, college education, healthcare, and more. More than that, they have expensive tastes. They're living with credit cards. They're living with debt and liabilities. A large portion of their income going to interest. They don't prepare for emergencies. They just work for a living. They don't have a good knowledge and often not interested into financial matters. Please ask yourself, how many of these facts belong to you, right? We can change so that we can have a better future. This is a time for change, everyone. That's why we believe in financial education. And we want you to believe in financial education too. Your future is not in the hands of your employer, your union, or your government. It is neither in the hands of your bank nor your broker. The future is in your hands, everyone. We know that. We all know how to make money, right? But do we know how to save money? More important, do we know how to accumulate our money? And the most important is, how many of us know how to protect our money? That's why, again, we want you to believe in financial education. Please be educated. Be your own money manager. Knowing less can cost you more. Why don't you understand how money works and make money work for you, right? The only way for us to become wealthy is building a strong financial foundation. You cannot build wealth until you build a financial foundation, right? Like building a house, you must build it from the ground up, starting with the proper protection. You must have the proper protection first. And then we're starting to learn how to manage our debt, become debt free. And then we must have the emergency fund. We must save up from 3 to 6 months in case of emergency. And last, then we can invest slowly, right? we can moving from financial insecurity to financial security. And then the best is we become financial independence. Again, I want to remind you, building from insecurity to independence, we must follow the orders. Number one, proper protection. Learn to protect your income, your health, and your assets, right? Next thing, we want you to manage your debt, become debt-free as soon as possible. Learn to manage debt and become debt-free, right? We have the workshop talking about the debt roll-up, right? I don't want you to spend a lot of time about this workshop because we have the workshop specifically about how to help you get out of debt. But this is the concept. Let's say you just put an extra $100 to your debt payment. That's how we call debt roll-up. Let's say, for example, you have all the credit card, you have all the home improvement, your auto loan and bank. And all of those accounts, you have to pay a minimum payment, right? Now, you just put an extra $100. And where do we put it? We put extra $100 to the minimum monthly payment first. So for example, this credit card, you pay $10 minimum. Now, this month you start to put $110. And instead of you have to pay 19 times, now it takes you only 2 months to finish the credit card. And when you finish this credit card, is that you have extra $110, you add $110 to the next payment. And the home improvement is $50. Now you put extra 110, now become 160. Instead of you have to pay 38 times, it's now become 10 times. And keep so on. You add $160 when you finish the home improvement to the MasterCard. Now you put the MasterCard 280. Instead of 33 times, now you pay 19 times. And keep doing that with just extra $100 at the beginning. Now you'll be able to become debt-free in 17.5 years instead of 30 years. You could save 12 years of become debt, right? Is that powerful? And then after you manage your debt, we want you to have an emergency fund. Learn to build up 3 to 6 months of income for your emergency in case of your house roof leaking, instead of you get laid off, instead of you getting sick, instead of in case of your car broke down. We have some emergency fund to solve the problem instead of we use the credit card, right? And the last, we want you to learn how to invest slowly, right? Let's give you a calculator. Saving and investing. Assuming your income is $60,000 and you set aside 10%, which is $6,000, right? Which is $500 a month or $17 a day. And you starting at 30 years old. In 30 years, at age 60, you will have $745,000 if that investing gives you 8%. How about 10%? In the next 30 years, you will have 1.3 million. So now you see how doable you become a millionaire. You don't need to be a celebrity, or you don't need to be fancy. You don't need to inherit a lot of money with just your simple saving, right? At 60, assuming you stop contributing and let your retirement nest egg continue to accumulate, at 8%, your money can double in 9 years because of the rule number 72, right? You will have 1.5 at 69. How about at 10%? Your money can double in 7.2 years. Now you have 2.6 million at the age of 67. Is that powerful? Is that doable to become a millionaire with just a simple saving? You can become financially independent, right? Now I want you to understand about taxes. When saving, you want to consider the effect that taxes can have on your income. What about tax now, right? Tax now, example, the account for tax now is the checking. Whatever you receive from your company, you already cut out some for your tax. The rest, is the net income you bring home. That is the tax now. How about the tax later? Remember, the word later, meaning that you have to pay tax. Not now, but you have to pay later. We call that tax defer. For example, annuity, right? For now, when you work for some company, you contribute some into the retirement account, you don't pay tax now, but later, when you withdraw, you have to pay tax. That is tax deferred. Have you ever heard about tax advantages? Tax advantages meaning that if you follow the rule of IRS, you never pay tax if you follow the rules, right? For example, some life insurance, some health saving account, right? Do you feel that you are paying too much for taxes? Talk to the financial professional to help you resolve the problem, right? Also, what do you know about college planning for your kid? Knowing what to do after high school is more than just paying for higher education. You know what? To help a kid get into the college, they have to go through many things. And many of us as a parents, we don't even know. These are the list of things needed for college preparation, tuition, and the funding option, right? Have you prepared for that? How about the admission application? Your kid have to write a lot of essays, right? Your kid have to go through major and career choices. They have to have a letter of recommendation or transcript, right? They have to deciding what school they're going to, public school, private school, or local school, or even abroad school, right? And the more important, they need to visit the campuses. They need to decide which one they attend. And how about the housing, the transportation, and so much more? Our college planning program can help your kid with that. One of the things I'm very excited about the future of our community is understanding your retirement benefit, right? And I am one of the certified Social Security analysts. My question to you is, when should you claim for Social Security? Is that 62? Is that 65? Is that 67? Or is that 70? Right? You hear a lot of information out there, but which one is the correct? How important is of the Medicare or medical expense when you need it? How about taxes on your retirement? Right? Here are something we learned from our campaigners. You know, Jesus foremost here, he said that financial education is the best thing I could share to someone. It's for their future. And I'm here to share with you about the campaign, right? And one of another friend, another campaigner, he said this, I became a member of WSB because I love the idea of becoming financially educated and helping others, especially my family, do the same. How about you? Do you want to be financially educated? Welcome to our campaign, right? And Dali from Atlanta, she said that she's very thankful for WSB community daily. They stretch her vision, give her hope to do and be better, and most importantly, help her overcome challenges, right? And last but not least, Mr. Lohi here, he said that the education and support truly changed his life and saved his family. Now he's proud to say that he's on his way to building a strong financial future. Welcome all of you to become our campaigner in the part of the campaign for financial literacy. Be part of the campaign. That is the revolutionizing the financial industry. Our goals to help 30 million families by 2030 through National Financial Literacy Campaign. And we have over 300 financial centers across the country and Canada to help you achieve your goals. Please be a part of the financial education platform. We have the series of the workshop. Workshop number 1, help you to building wealth, building your saving, right? Workshop number 2, help you to increase your cash flow and manage debt. Workshop number 3, prepare your friends with proper protection. Workshop number 4, helping you with your health and wealth. Health and wealth must go together. But how do you achieve it? You must go to workshop number 4. Workshop number 5, understanding asset accumulation strategy. And the last workshop is very powerful. How do you fulfill your long-term goals so that you can retire? You can help your kids get into college, right? We also have the community. On the WSB community, we want you to be a part of this. We have the financial education in our friends' home, in the public libraries. We even go to school and university. We even get into Harvard University. Right? Our team member is a professor also. We have go to the place of worship. We help employees from small business to the big corporation. We even go to the government agency. We help the police, the FBI, the fire department to understand financial education. We're helping friends and family. We love them. We help them financially independent. And through COVID, we help people online everywhere. From California, we can help people in Texas, in Virginia, in Chicago, in Washington, D.C., and so on and so on, right? We have a community that's give it back. You know, for the last year, we put our mission to help everybody in the world. They deserve the financial education, but everyone also deserves a clean water. Do you know that there's a lot of people in the other continent, they don't have clean water to drink every single day. That's why our community give to the charity, to the water charity, 1.7 million in the last 2 years. We're helping a lot of family to have clean water, right? But now, many of you here with me, many of you watching this video, I want to introduce you a new normal. The world is changing. Is that COVID-19 can us a better or worse? How many of you go through this situation? So online, right? Isolation, disruption, recessions, infection, work from home, using social media, a lot of things, right? But the world is changing. I want you to understand, we need the great resignation. People are changing. People are looking for a better future of work. Let's become freedom, become flexible, have a good lifestyle, have a purpose in life. Life is too short just to work for a living, right? Be part of our business platform, everyone. We have the world-class support. Our company, so proud at World Financial Group, we are a fast-growing organization with a diversified business platform in the financial industry, right? We have an incredible track record. Many of our team members become financially independent. Many make good part-time income, right? You are not totally free until you are financially free. Don't you agree? Life is all about choices. Change your thinking. You can change your future. Number 1, I ask you, can you save your future by increase your knowledge and make more money? Then you start to build your future. Start building a business in a growing industry and be your own boss. I want you to be a part of something big. Share the campaign and build an organization across the US and Canada. Make a difference for yourself, for your family. Build a great family. Create a legacy and help the less fortunate, right? Again, join our cause to fight debt, financial insecurity, and fight for financial illiteracy. We have National Financial Literacy Campaign to support you. We can educate 30 million people by 2030. Now, please tell us your thoughts by fulfilling this survey card. We want to understand what you're thinking about your finance. What can you help us with the financial literacy campaign? Your answer is very important. Your answer, your feedback can help us a lot in the financial literacy campaign. You can help yourself and you can help others. Thank you for listening and watching to my video. My name is Trương Vũ.